Hey, what's up, guys? It is Reiki Master Reese here. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. That was really cool. I'm glad I could get a message like that out for you guys. I think after doing that first message, I am going to do daily messages. So instead of like, oh, a message you're meant to hear, which every day will be that, right? So it would kind of defeat the purpose of that title because it would be the same title every video. So I think I'm gonna do like Tuesday's reading and then maybe just a general statement of like the general energy of what happened in that uh message and just start with daily uh you know reads for you guys. I think that would be amazing. So, with that being said, we're going to get in today's reading. This is going to be a Friday message for whoever joins this video. Again, this is going to be for you. I am already tapped and tuned on to Divine Love and Light. Um, yeah, so just sit back, relax, um, and enjoy. One thing I will do, obviously, these are all very just not edited and stuff like that. So I appreciate your patience as I grow and begin these new things, right? I just wanted to get some nice music in the background because it helps me connect, and I think it just sets the tone. Um, so let's see. What can we find to play? Oh, that's nice. Okay, again, I'm going to use my Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is actually just the holographic tarot, and if I'm not mistaken, it's based on the art, or it is the art of the Rider Tarot, but it's called just holographic tarot. I thought it'd be great to get as a beginner, obviously when I was starting out and stuff, and I still would call myself a beginner as far as learning, the general meanings of the cards. There's a lot of times where I'll be like, oh, that's awesome, that's what that also means, because I read so intuitively. I'm constantly learning different meanings for each of the cards. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know those are the decks that I'm using right now. I have other decks, but just to start off this process, I figured I'd start off with an Oracle deck and a Tarot deck. So, all right. Today is Friday or Friday. It's actually 9:33 a.m. for me, so that is a synchronicity. So yeah, Spirit. Let's get a Friday message for our friends who are joining this video. What is some information we can let people know today on Friday that could really help them? What is the message for Friday? Or Friday? What is the message, Spirit? For everyone here. Deep breaths just to tune back in fully. Friday message. Okay, well, energy is flowing, that's for sure, with all those cards popping out. Okay, lovely. All right, what else can we get? What else? Whenever I'm doing readings too, I kind of just go with the flow. I kind of just pick cards until like I feel set. Just as a side note, I actually do stream on Twitch as well and do live readings there. So I'll keep putting my link in the description so you can just find it there. That's beautiful because it can be more personal and I can like directly connect to you and get a more personal reading in stream. So, yeah, but let's see. Friday, huh? Friday. What's going on with Friday for people? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, let's start with 3. Okay. Okay. So also, I just want to say thank you for coming along with me and having patience during this time of my camera and the lag and the technical difficulties I'll probably continue to go through for now, just with my technology. So I appreciate that as well. Now, getting into it. So, you have time for a nap, blessed, and flexible. So, there's definitely a call for rest here, just so you guys can see it a bit easier. There's a call for rest. You know, on time for a nap, there is a moon, which makes me think of night, right? So, and it literally says time for a nap. So it feels like you guys are going through a lot right now, or something very overwhelming, or something that's really causing you to feel exhausted, no matter what that is. Whatever that situation is, it's definitely a call that you need to try and find some time to rest. Like, you're probably spreading yourself too thin, burning yourself out, all of that, right? It's interesting that flexible comes up after that. Also, number 19, which 9 and 1 combines to a 10. So that makes me think maybe there's some complete, like, once you rest, it might complete maybe some, like, a cycle or something you're going through. We'll have to see what the tarot kind of fully brings in, but it kind of brings me completion energy. But it also, with it being flexible, makes me think, in order for things to complete, like this cycle of things, if we want to call it a cycle, that there's going to needs to be some adaptability, some flexibility for things to complete themselves. But once they do complete, you move to this card, which is actually number 22, a master number as well. And it's blessed, right? So it feels like, you know, by being adaptable, by not only, but first, by taking some time out to rest, and then being more adaptable, more flexible. My cat is doing something. But if you are more adaptable and flexible during this time, that'll help you complete this cycle that you're going through and lead you to a more joyful, a more blessed kind of next step, right, in your life. So that's what I'm getting with these. We'll put these off to the side, because what I think happens with my camera is it's so many pixels that it lags. But what else can I get for a Friday message? What else? Okay. Friday message. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, 3 major arcana. So yes, I would say this is a major moment in life you're going through. And by major, you know, it really depends on how you would classify major, but it feels like that there is, you know, how do I want to word this? Maybe I just read the tarot cards and the way that I'm thinking that will come out. So, oh, I was saying with the major arcana, you have 3. You have the Magician, you have Justice, and you have the Hierophant. That makes me think that this is a big shift you will go through. Like a big, either, you know, kind of energetic shift that you're going to go through. Something that you've kind of, I think, needed to heal from for a while, type cycle type thing going on. I think you have the Magician, right? So that makes me feel like you have all of the tools in your belt right now to take the steps moving forward that will take you out of this cycle, this energy, this more heavier energy you're in right now. A lot about balance. with Justice and the Hierophant, it makes me feel, especially with Justice, a lot of balance returning to your life. So maybe you fell out of balance recently. But yeah, this Three of Wands here makes me think, finally moving forward into the world, away from something else, moving away from something into something new, and kind of leaving that behind and going into something new. And again, there's an aspect of you being the magician here that kind of can create this change, this new beginning for you. You are the magician. This will bring back balance into your life with Justice. It'll literally bring justice into your life, right? The Hierophant, I'm learning how to read her more, so if anyone has any extra info on the Hierophant, that'd be great. I am noticing the Hierophant is number 5, so that does mean change in numerology. I do know that one. You know, sometimes it can be in traditions, it can be in marriage. I'll pull a clarifier on the Hierophant just to make sure we get the right energy with them. But it with this 6 of Pentacles coming up next after the Hierophant, it makes me feel like whatever this new thing you're going to be able to create, or this new beginning that you'll be able to create in your life, that'll create that movement away from that heavier energy that you've been experiencing. It's going to bring you into a much more abundant energy, to the point, you know, abundance where you feel like you can finally like give back to others. Whether that means you feel like your cup is filled enough to give back to others, or you have general, like the Pentacles, like the actual like money abundance to give back. It just feels very much like you're full enough to give back, that sort of abundance in life. But let's pull a clarifier on this Hierophant. What is this Hierophant spirit? Oh, wow. Was not expecting the 2 of Cups. Anything else? Death. Oh my god, wait a minute. So, what I will say... Yep, there's the lag because there's too many pixels now. So if we're looking at this and the Hierophant, right? These are the clarifiers. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Yeah, see, I think it even cut down the pixels here. It's lagging less. You got the Death card and 2 of Cups. So the Death card, really, what that speaks to me is this cycle I've been talking about. That kind of clarifies to me you are ending a cycle and beginning anew. Like, there is a rebirth. Again, we talked about the adaptability that needs to come in for this rebirth to occur. Feels like you have all the tools to create this rebirth in your life. What is this 2 of Cups? Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. So new beginning with the Page of Swords, right? Pages, new beginnings. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. And I asked this for the 2 of Cups. Have these people that are here felt isolated? Because this might have come up yesterday, I forget, but have you guys been feeling isolated at all? Spirit, can you answer that with 1 card? Just like, have people been feeling isolated? Is that kind of the energy you're telling me with the 2 of Cups? Isolated, is that kind of the wavelength? Just one card, please. It's interesting. The Ten of Swords came out and the Sun. Yeah, you've really been, like, I feel like, again, you got a 10 with the Ten of Swords. So again, completion. You're completing a really hard cycle in life, something that's really been painful, and you're moving more into joy. I really feel like there might, with the Two of Cups, there could be a call to collaboration. But maybe more on a broad perspective, if I'm talking about isolation, maybe there's a call, maybe you have been a bit too isolated, and something that will help you shift your reality is actually moving out of isolation and into more socializing with others, collaborating more with others. I think that could help a lot. Continue to create this rebirth, really make momentum towards this rebirth, is actually like working with others more. And I think that is something that will really help you, is moving out of the isolation into being more connected with others. I think that's kind of the energy there, and that will make you feel more like the sun. It'll bring in more of that joyous energy. It's really how I'm feeling it. Very interesting. The Hierophant to me is a very interesting card, because sometimes I feel like it can mean tradition. Oh, it could also mean a mentor. Importance. This is what the importance of adhering to established customs, practices. So this could be, I kind of had this idea, but looking it up, just the wording helped. This might not resonate, take this or leave this. It's hard, right, when you're making a video to like fully say every, piece. But what this also could mean, another just aspect of this, considering the Hierophant came out, is that maybe the adaptability, the flexibility, is maybe there's an aspect of you going against the grain of things that maybe there's a call to. Or because it's adhering to specific things. What is this Hierophant energy? Four of Pentacles. It really feels like the Hierophant represents, societal structures and different things like that. Maybe just in this read. I don't know why, but with the Four of Pentacles, I get kind of like that lack energy from that card. And I pulled it out again for more clarifier on the Hierophant. Maybe I'm not, this is again just, but maybe there have been aspects of like lackful mindsets or different things from mindsets that you've actually picked up from society, structures. And that maybe that's the adaptability that'll change. It's kind of like shifting from fully kind of ingraining and implementing yourself into these societally like made structures, and adapting a little bit and shifting a bit, so that way you're more so following your own path than maybe specific structures and ways of doing things. And I think maybe you might have picked up stuff from society, like lackful thoughts, mindsets, different things like that. Am I on the right track with that, Spirit? We can get a clarifier, yes or no. Oh, wow. But I got the Fool on the bottom. Same thing happened here. It was the Sun, but it was also the Ten of Swords. Yeah, what this honestly could read too with the Three of Swords is that's that heavy energy weighing on your heart. That's that conflicting energy weighing on you, that overwhelming, fearful, stressed, exhausted, etc. energy weighing heavily on your heart. It's interesting. You got the Fool, you got Temperance on the bottom, which again is balance. You have the Two of Pentacles actually under Temperance. And you have the Two of Cups, so that's twos. With that being said, it feels like there's also an aspect of a choice here to be made. And honestly, what this really could mean is, do you choose to go a little bit against society to follow your own desires? Or do you kind of choose the same path you've been continuing on now? But then you also have to ask yourself, how is the way that I'm continuing on right now working? Or is it actually kind of putting me into that Ten of Swords energy, that trapping, stagnant energy? That denser, heavier energy of those negative emotions. I think this is where the Magician comes in, because it's like, you have all the power here to make the choice to move forward. It feels kind of like, in a new direction, away from this pain. You have all the power to do so and to create a better reality for yourself. All right, anything in close? Yeah, yep. I was going to say anything in closing. That's honestly that's a good card to close with, because it's the Knight of Wands. Knights are a lot about action. And so considering we just were talking about the Two of Pentacles and then a Knight comes up, makes me feel like taking action on something, on a decision. I think you need to take action on a decision. You need to make a decision here. Which path do I follow? I think it's a path of authenticity, honestly. An overall message, maybe, that it's time to choose your authenticity or following maybe others' opinions, society's opinions, that sort of thing. You get what I mean? And I think by taking the action to follow your own more authentic path, your own desires, that's what starts to shift your energy out of the old cycle into the new. And again, through this process, it feels like talking and socializing more with others will really help you through this. But I think there is that call to be a bit adaptable, right? Flexible here and taking action. Now, the flexibility makes sense, though, because it's like, there's a lot of newness that is going on, probably figuring out how to create your reality and all of this and moving away from the loneliness and that's going to take some flexibility, to kind of manage all of that. So that makes sense why that's there. Remember, though, you also got time for a nap. So Spirit is 100% calling out and just saying, we see that you're in this tough cycle. Rest, because that's going to help you move through this as well. It's going to help you receive answers through this that'll help you continue this. You'll receive more guidance as to how to make the choice you need to, how that would actually fully play out, right? But yeah, I think that's a general message. It feels like the overall message that I'll probably title it, which is kind of what I was talking about in the beginning, is, do you follow your own path kind of thing, or do you follow society's path right, with everything else we talked about? And it takes bravery, it takes courage, I will say that, to choose yourself. It's really hard. It's not easy. Very exhausting and tiring, actually, considering that's what I'm trying to do with my own business and choose myself and the path I want. It's tough, but I feel like once you start following your own authentic path, it's hard to almost then not do it, you know? But anyway, I think that's the message for you guys today. Wow, we really got a lot going on there. It's definitely a call to step into your authenticity. Definitely a call to step into your authenticity more. Release that heaviness, bring in the newness, work with others, all of that combined. All right, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. I don't know if my next video will be this weekend or Monday. I don't know what my YouTube schedule is going to be right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did resonate with you. Also, I would just love for you guys, the Hierophant, if anyone has any suggestions. I think I got the right message here, but and I looked it up, right, just to be sure. However, I'm sure many of you have a better way of describing the Hierophant, although I could have done it fine. Let me know. I'm always open to learning more, you know, so yeah, but again, love you guys. I again stream on Twitch. I'm also going to start multi-streaming onto YouTube, but I will be doing that every day as well, so it'll kind of be like hopefully uploading a video, streaming, that sort of schedule. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Reiki Master Reads. If you want to tune in there and get those kind of live readings and live reactions and energies. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. What's the energy? You know how it is. And yeah, just thank you all for the support and joining me on this journey. And I really do feel like this is kind of like a give and take, right? Like I really want to be able to give you the help that I can and the support that I can, you know, and it's really important to me that I really kind of stay true to that, you know, also as a healer, you know, I really want to be here for you guys, you know, so we got this. Let's do this together. All right, I love you guys. See you in the next one.